Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Dragon Age Inquisition. So, this is going to be a bit of a chatty episode. We're back in Skyhold after our detour into the Fade, and, well, it's time just to go around and chat with everyone, make sure they're doing okay. Oh, I can't talk to Leliana at all. She's completely uninteractable. Okay, well, that's a great start. Thanks, game. I don't actually know if I've been out here before. This is cool. I don't know if there's anything out here. I don't know. Maybe I've been out here before? I don't know. Ooh, oh god. Birds! The birds are attacking! Okay, no. This is just a way to get a pretty view. That's actually pretty cool. Be a bit of a walk up the stairs to get here, but that'd be a lovely spot to have like a quiet picnic by yourself. I think that probably says a lot about me, that upon seeing a spot like that I think of a way to be there on my own. But anyway, let's go back inside. I guess there's nothing up here at all. Nope. Okay. Alright, well I can't talk to Leliana for some reason. And, what? There's a lot more people in here now than there were a few seconds ago. Interesting. Okay, let's head downstairs. Who's on this level? Dorian should be around here somewhere, shouldn't he? Yes, there we go. Dorian, how are you doing, mate? That's a lovely bit of paper. I can see you're clearly very attached to it.
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of feel like him and Dorian may have had a thing, or at least they were very close.
Are you alright?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
It doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
This is a question. I have to ask this question. I'm so curious about them.
Were the two of you...
Felix and I? What an odd question. No. I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
What about yourself? You might be idealizing him, or follow his example. Well, follow the example he set you.
You should be an example for others to follow, or his death is wasted.
Should I spread the word? We could spawn the cult of Felix within a matter of days.
There are worse things.
Probably true. And you're right. His actions should not be forgotten. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
I think he might have met me there. Okay, cool. That was a good chat with Dorian. We got some extra approval from him. He just likes us now. Let's see. Ooh, there's a quest marker down here. Why is there a quest marker down here? Oh, it's not there. Next door. Let's have a chat with Solus. We haven't spoken to you for a while. How are you enjoying your oddly blue room?
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Yeah. They kind of obsess over Darkspawn.
Grey Wardens have always been dangerous. They care for nothing beyond stopping the Darkspawn.
Like a fair maiden chasing a butterfly off a cliff. Except that if you hadn't stopped them, we'd all have fallen. Those fools and duty. Responsibility is not expertise. Action is not inherently superior to inaction. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
That wasn't quite what I was aiming at saying, but still. We got a little bit more approval from Solus, so we'll just take that as is. Right, okay, we're back in the main hall now. Ah, Mother Giselle might have a quest for us. Let's have a word with Mother Giselle. Let's have a word with Mother Giselle. There we go.
My Lord Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions. The De Vinter.
Dorian? Is this bad news?
Nothing good, I expect.
If you have reservations about his presence here, I share them. But this is another matter. I have been in contact with his family. House Palace, out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
I don't think we've ever been introduced.
Familiar? We've never met, if that's what you're suggesting.
I'm suggesting nothing. I'm only curious whether you know of his situation. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped.
I don't really want to trick Dorian. I mean, he's been a good ally and he's saved us a couple of times. I think if he's estranged himself from his family, there must be reason for it. Let's see if we can investigate this a bit further. What kind of meeting? Actually, no, why don't they want to tell him?
They don't want Dorian to know? That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
No, I'm just uncomfortable with the whole thing. Yeah, we could kind of push him into something to try and make him reconcile with his family, but I'm just not comfortable tricking the guy.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that. The family will send a retainer to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tower, to take him onward. If he truly does not wish this reunion, he can always end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Okay. Ooh, an official-looking letter. Your Reverence, I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in the asking, I find it difficult to believe myself. Considering my son has rebuffed all contact, this is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of such danger, alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer at the Vandrel Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us, somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there is nothing we can do. We are at our wit's end. Graciously yours, Magister Halward of House Pavus. Interesting. Okay. Well, I know we just spoke to Dorian, but I think we need to go speak to Dorian. Let's see what he has to say. I don't want to trick him into going there, but I'm not going to keep the information from him. The situation has come to our attention, and it must be addressed. If he chooses to say fuck no, then we're done. My conscience is clear.
You have remarkably little here on early to Vinter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
Don't just throw books away. What are you looking for, anyway?
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
Ha! You? I rather doubt that. I apologize. That was unworthy.
And rude.
Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the Abyssal Rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
I mean, it was pretty horrible. And we lost Stroud. I don't think I learned that much. I mean... we lost Stroud. I feel guilty for sending Stroud to his death.
Stroud is gone.
The Fade is an ordeal under normal circumstances. To be the only real thing there, beyond description. That you made it out at all is a miracle. You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison...
we were kind of lucky, I think. But that's also very poor consolation.
That's not exactly comforting, Dorian.
Nor should it be. If you can walk
Oh,
in the
Jesus,
Fade,
where did that person in the background come from?
others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, let's just agree.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood magic, their problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need.
I didn't do it on purpose.
What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Sure. Also, on the topic of family, you know,
They tell me you sent Alexius back into the prisons.
I did.
Seems a waste to rot away in a cell like that. He was a good man once. Maybe it will give him time to think. But with Felix gone, I doubt it.
I mean, I could have had him killed. Would you have preferred that, maybe? Anyway, speaking of family, we have a letter for you.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father. I see. And what does Magister Hallwood want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't let him do that.
That would be hard to do while I stood there.
He expects me to travel with Mother Giselle, although Maker knows why he'd think I would. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
Okay. Sure. What exactly is the issue here?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Just a little bit of bad blood.
Interesting turn of phrase. We've never talked about my family before. They're not happy with my choices, you see. Nor I theirs.
What choices? Leaving Tevinter?
That too.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna go straight there. Let's go investigate.
Let's go meet this retainer then.
I wonder how much my father paid this man to wait around just in case I showed. We'll find out soon enough.
Okay, bring Dorian to the Gull and Lantern. Okay, so I don't literally have to go and do it right now. Which is good, because this is a chatty episode, and I want to get all the chatting kind of out of the way as quickly as we can. I know it's not the most interesting thing for people, though some people do appreciate all the character interaction. Let's see. Gatsy. Who the hell's Gatsy? Who are you?
Hello, Inquisitor. Honored Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhall. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Oh, all those strange tiles I've been picking up this entire time. Yeah, sure. What the hell are they?
Any ideas about the origin of these reliefs?
Tevinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars.
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Oh, okay. Can you, like, interpret stuff from them?
Do you have any insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what. You finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Sure. Are you experienced in this?
Where did you learn your skills?
Zamar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Ah, I can guess what that's all about.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Oh, okay. So we have a guy who can help with these murals. And actually, oh, is that all the bits I've collected? Oh, I thought I'd collected way more of those. That's a little disappointing. Hey, Varric, let's have a chat with Varric. How are you doing? Probably happy I didn't kill Hawk.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He led the Wardens near Kirkwall. Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
Well, at least Hawk survived?
You must be glad that Hawk made it back in one piece.
Yeah, closest thing I've ever seen to a miracle there. Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. I'll have to let Merrill know. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
Okay. Well, at least we got a great approval out of that. We could keep talking to him, but I guess we should probably go off and talk to other people. Can't just focus on a few people. Anyway, I kind of want to go talk to Cassandra. Mostly so I can try and make her my girlfriend. But hey.
You got your wish, sort of.
Also, where's the Gullen Shroud? I know it's around here somewhere. I don't want to walk into it. Oh, it's over there, I think.
Let's just say I'm glad.
Okay, let's not go in there just yet.
Stefan
Do I have a quest marker for the Gullen Shroud? No. Is it in
finally died.
the castle? Oh, maybe it might not be in the castle, actually.
It's been so much.
Hey, Cassandra, haven't spoken to you for a while. How are you doing?
He's out of his mind.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
That's an odd thing. That's an odd way to start off the conversation, Cassandra.
Are you alright? You seem very intent.
I am. This needs to be done before I forget. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
Actually, you know, as someone who has training in being a historian, I kind of think that's a good idea.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
I mean, it helped us. It knew things about us. It had a message for Leliana. It acted as if it was her. So I'm going to go on the side of it actually was her.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
I actually think this is kind of what Dorian told us not to do in case it inspired lots of people to go and do the same thing. But hey, let's just let Cassandra do her writing stuff. Also, why am I in here and she's not? Oh, hey, you're making weapons and stuff. That's cool. Okay, let's just... We haven't actually spoken to Cassandra for a while. Let's double check. Make sure there's nothing else for her while she's wailing on a mannequin.
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Ah, that's true. I do have a mission to do for her. We should probably do that soon. I'd like your advice. Your advice on what?
Do you have any advice for me?
Oh, just in general.
Now that the Grey Warden threat is dealt with, we must investigate the assassination plot. One can only hope it's not too late. More chaos in Olay only helps Corypheus.
Fair enough. Okay, I guess we don't have...
That's enough for now.
Yeah.
Another time, then.
We're doing okay with her. I think she's okay with us. Who else? Who else is around? Iron Bull. Iron Bull and Sarah, yeah. Let's see how Sarah's coping with that whole stuck in the fade bit. She wasn't doing too well earlier.
Thank you.
Hey, there's Krem. Where the hell's... Oh, there's Iron Bull. Off in the corner by himself. Man, everyone gets a cutscene.
Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
I'm just going to punch him in the face.
All right.
No, he greatly approves of this.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
You sure about this? He's enjoying this a bit too
Well,
much.
If you're scared of demons,
Ooh, he just didn't like that.
Talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap. And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull. I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Oh my god. No, I'm not romancing Iron Bull right now. I hope he feels better.
and that works for you?
Yep.
All right then.
Okay. I'm a little more scared of Iron Bull than I was before. But, you know, he's enjoying himself. Perhaps a bit too much, personally. Alright, let's find Sarah. Where's Sarah? Is she upstairs? Sarah?
The
No,
funniest
that's Sutherland.
thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like
Sarah?
a fool.
Where are you?
Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the
Damn
little
it.
rat catcher.
Maybe she's on the ground floor. Maybe I missed her. She's too sneaky. She's being all invisible and shit. That's the problem. Oh. Oh, no, you're in this room. Oh my god, what the hell is this room? Interesting. Sarah, why are you in this room?
Sarah. About Adamant and what happened in the Fade.
What the... okay. Why?
A good shot. Why are you angry?
Shut up and listen, yeah? Never again. You hear me? Everyone is pretending it made sense. Demons and visions and all of it. The Fade isn't real. And I saw nothing. Nothing. They were like little empty things. Like there's nothing in the dark. No point. Stupid, right? That shouldn't be scary, like it was. I'd have taken spiders. Like you. You're scared of spiders. All of them. Even little ones.
Well... just the giant horrible ones.
It's really only the enormous, dangerous ones.
Well, that's good because little ones are everywhere. It's stupid to think about anyway. Everybody going on about imaginary stuff when real people died. Probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
What do you remember about that?
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or... I don't know. Maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden?
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, Sarah really doesn't like the Fade, and I don't think she's a particular fan of magic either. But it is interesting that, like, everyone else saw the little nightmare creatures as spiders. She didn't see them as anything at all. That's very strange. Okay, this episode's running a bit long. Is there anyone else we need to talk to? I suppose Cullen. Yeah, Harding, we don't really need to talk to right now. Lisette, I don't know who you are. Whoever I talk to. Blackwall, he's down this way. Cole, we've never really had Cole in our party, so I'm not going to worry about him too much right now. Surgeon, I'm not concerned about. Don't know where Cullen is. There's Blackwall. Let's have a chat with Blackwall.
Not now, sister.
I know what you want.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
Well, that's why Corypheus is a bit of a dick, and that's why we're going to kill him.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Well, sure, yeah, nothing's perfect.
You can't expect everything to go well all the time.
No. But we still have to try, don't we? Even Clarel, she had to try. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Sure. I mean, I'm not going to defend Clarel, because she was a little bit crazy there at the end. I mean, I know she was tricked and all, but yeah, she still got a lot of her own people killed. Not convinced that's a good thing by any means. I have no idea where Cullen is, and this episode's running on a bit long, so I'm going to take a break here. I'll sort out Cullen another time. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you didn't mind this chatty episode. Do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you survived this, okay? And hopefully I'll see you later for the next one. Bye.